Have you ever felt those intense feline eyes locked on you while you're relaxing in the living room? You know the feeling. The hair on the back of your neck stands up, you get a little shiver, and you can't help but wonder, what is my cat thinking? Those mesmerizing stares, those unblinking gazes, they can be a bit unnerving, can't they? We often joke that our feline overlords are judging our every move, but what's really behind that mysterious stare? In this video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of cat behavior to uncover 10 surprising reasons why your cat might be watching you so closely. Stick around until the end. Reason 10 might completely transform how you view your bond with your feline friend. Now you gotta understand, cats are hardwired by millions of years of evolution. They are natural-born predators, and their survival has always depended on their ability to observe and assess their surroundings. In the wild, a keen eye could mean the difference between a successful hunt and going hungry. So when your cat stares at you, it's not necessarily plotting your demise, though I can't guarantee that on Tuesdays. They're tapping into those ancient instincts, scanning their environment for any sign of movement, any change in the energy of their domain. Think about it. Your home is their jungle. They've got their favorite hunting grounds, under the couch, their watering holes, that dripping faucet you haven't fixed yet, and their lookout points, the top of the bookcase naturally. And you, my friend, you're part of that territory. Your cat's stare is a testament to their primal instincts, a reminder that beneath that fluffy exterior beats the heart of a hunter. Now, let's not forget that cats can be little goofballs too. Sometimes that intense stare isn't about hunting or territorial surveillance, it's about pure, unadulterated curiosity. Cats are naturally inquisitive creatures. They're fascinated by movement, by light, by sounds, basically anything that stimulates their senses. Ever notice how your cat always seems to materialize out of thin air the second you sit down with a good book or try to have a private conversation? That's not a coincidence, my friend. They're drawn to your activity, to the subtle shifts in your body language, to the way your eyes dart across the page. They're just curious little creatures, eager to engage with their world and all its wonders, even if that world includes your rather mundane morning routine. Okay, I know what you're thinking, Jackson. You're telling me that my cat staring at me could be a sign of love? The same cat who routinely ignores me when I call her name and prefers to sleep in a sunbeam than on my lap? Listen, I get it. Cats are masters of subtlety when it comes to expressing their emotions. They're not like dogs who wear their hearts on their furry little sleeves. But that doesn't mean they don't have feelings. In fact, cats are capable of forming deep, loving bonds with their humans. And sometimes that unwavering gaze, the one that seems to pierce your soul, is their way of saying, "Hey, I see you." It's a look of pure adoration, a silent acknowledgement of the special connection you share. If that intense gaze is accompanied by slow blinks, gentle purrs, or maybe even a little head bunt, then congratulations, my friend. You've got yourself a bona fide cat lover on your hands. Now let's talk about communication. We humans, we love our words. We use them for everything, to express our thoughts, our feelings, our deepest desires. Cats, on the other hand, they're more about the subtle cues, the body language, the silent communication that speaks volumes if you know how to listen. And their stare, well, that's one of their most powerful tools in their nonverbal communication arsenal. You see, cats can't just walk up to you and say, "Hey, I'm hungry," or "Can you please scratch behind my ears?" They rely on their bodies, their tails, their ears, and yes, their eyes to get their message across. So, that stare? It could be their way of saying, "Pay attention to me." It could be a request for food, water, or maybe just a little bit of your time and affection. The key is to pay attention to the context. What's your cat's body language like? Are they relaxed and comfortable, or are they tense and agitated? Once you start to understand the subtle nuances of their communication, you'll be amazed at what they're trying to tell you. Now let's talk about territory. Cats are territorial creatures, and they take their turf very seriously. Their home, their yard, even that sunny spot on the couch, it's all part of their domain. And they're not afraid to defend it. And you, my friend, you're part of that territory too. But sometimes, you forget your place. You invite strangers into their home, you move their favorite scratching post, you even have the audacity to bring another animal into their space. Can you blame them for being a little territorial? So, that stare? It could be their way of saying, "Back off, this is mine." They're establishing boundaries, letting you know that they're watching your every move, making sure you don't overstep. It's not personal, well, not entirely. Remember, a happy cat is a cat who feels secure in their territory. Let's face it, we humans, we can be creatures of habit. We follow the same routines, day in and day out. We wake up, we eat breakfast, we go to work, we come home, we watch TV, we go to bed, rinse and repeat. And guess who's watching our every move, taking note of every little detail? That's right, our feline overlords. Cats are masters of observation. They notice everything, the way you move, the sound of your voice, even the scent you leave behind. So, when your cat stares at you, they're not just zoning out, they're analyzing your every move, trying to predict your next one. They're just trying to make sense of their environment and the unpredictable beings that inhabit it. Now let's talk about one of the most misunderstood cat behaviors, the slow blink. You know what I'm talking about. Your cat looks at you, their eyes meet yours, and then, slow-wooly, they close their eyes, hold them shut for a beat, and then open them again. It's like a scene out of a romantic comedy, only with more fur and less dialogue. So what does it mean? Is your cat trying to seduce you? Are they challenging you to a staring contest? Or are they just really, really tired? Well, I'm here to tell you that the slow blink is one of the highest compliments a cat can bestow upon you. It's their way of saying, I trust you, I feel safe with you. It's a sign of affection, of vulnerability, of pure unadulterated love. So the next time your cat graces you with a slow blink, don't just stare back at them like a deer in headlights. Return the favor. Slow blink back at them, let them know that you feel the same way. Now, just like us humans, cats have their own unique personalities. Some are outgoing and social butterflies, while others are more introverted and prefer their own company. Some are playful and mischievous, while others are more laid back and dignified. And guess what? Their personalities can influence how and why they stare. A more confident, outgoing cat might stare at you as a way of demanding attention like, hey human, I'm over here, pet me. A more shy, reserved cat, on the other hand, might stare at you from afar, observing your every move before deciding if you're worthy of their presence. It's all about understanding your cat's individual personality, their quirks, their unique way of seeing the world. Now let's talk about the bond you share with your cat. Just like any relationship, the way your cat interacts with you is going to be influenced by the dynamics you've established. Have you created a loving, trusting environment for your cat? Do you make time for play and cuddles? Do you speak to them in a soft, soothing voice? If so, chances are your cat's stares are more likely to be positive, a sign of affection, contentment, or maybe just a gentle reminder that it's treat time. On the other hand, if your relationship with your cat is a little more strained, if there's a lack of trust or communication, those stares might take on a different meaning. The good news is, even the most challenging cat-human relationships can be improved with a little patience, understanding, and a whole lot of love. Now, here's the thing about cats. They have this uncanny ability to teach us about ourselves, to reflect back to us our own strengths and weaknesses. They challenge us to be more present, more mindful, more in tune with the subtle energies that surround us. And that stare, that intense, unwavering gaze, it's like they're seeing right through us, into the depths of our souls. They're not judging, not really, they're just observing, taking it all in, reminding us to slow down, to breathe, to appreciate the simple things in life. You see, cats live in the moment. They don't dwell on the past, they don't worry about the future. So the next time your cat stares at you, don't shy away from that gaze. Meet their eyes, hold their gaze, and allow yourself to be fully present in that moment. So there you have it, 10 surprising reasons why your cat stares at you. From ancient instincts to heartfelt affection, from playful curiosity to a desire for deeper connection, those mesmerizing gazes are a window into the complex and fascinating world of our feline companions. Remember, the key to understanding your cat's behavior is to pay attention to the context, to their body language, and to the unique bond you share. By learning to decipher their subtle cues, you can unlock a deeper understanding of their needs, their desires, and the profound love they have to offer.